much. I'd say that it's a new season. It's a new tournament. It's true that we are the defending champions, but we have to put all that aside and do the work from the beginning, because even to being defending champions is not gonna make anything easier, although it's gonna make it even more difficult, because everyone wants to beat the defending champions. But we know what is at stake. We know that the expectations are very high, and we're going against a very good team of Stellenbosch. New coach as well, but it's a coach that has been in this league for so many years with very great achievements and big experience. Has a little bit reshuffled the team, but we are Kaizer Chiefs, and we want to go as far as we can in defending our the trophy, and that starts with the Wednesday game, which we gonna go all in and do everything possible to get a positive result.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now take questions from the floor. Just a reminder that we are still in the live section. Do we have any hands? I see hands here in front, so let's just keep the microphone here. There are 3 hands. Benjamin.
Coach, Benjamin Yorenda, Eswatini Daily News. My question is in 2 folds. Stellenbosch kicked you out of the curling knockout, and as well you are defending champions. So the first one is, are you going there for revenge? Number 1. Number 2 is there any pressure on you being the defending champions of this Nedbank Cup?
It's true that Stellenbosch eliminated us in curling cup. That's the beauty of those knockout games, because you can talk that game in curling cup were the better team on the field and controlled the whole game, had many opportunities to score, but unfortunately we lost on penalties. That's the beauty of game. Even when you play little, you can expect big rewards. But there is no revenge. There is no revenge in football. It's just another game that we need to prepare thoroughly and try to have a good performance to expect a very good. The pressure is there, despite even the fact that being champions, it's a club like Kaizer Chiefs has pressure on a daily basis, and that's what comes with the badge, and we know that the pressure will be there, and we will cope with it.
Right. Joseph from Sports. Coach, anyone can see that you guys are one of the most improved teams this season. Looking at where you were this time last season, and looking at where you are now, you guys are doing so well. But the question is, are you not worried about the lack of scoring many goals, looking at the ratio of your goals? Yes, you've got beautiful clean sheets, but of course going forward it's always been a one goal, and this is a cup game, anything can happen. How do you then psych up your players to get you more goals, just to be safe as defending champions?
The lack of goals, I will as well put it in a context, and I believe that when we started the second phase of the league, and as well at the end of last season, the first phase of the league, we had so many injuries, and important offensive players like Lille Paul, like Cirino, and when you have probably one of your best offensive players being injured, it takes you take a ball, but I'm pretty sure that with the games progressing, we will get better. You know why we will get better? Because now we have players that are coming back from injury. George Matu, soon Tabosele, Oaks, Cross, and all those players are gonna come add the quality that we need, because sometimes you can't even rotate too much. Even Igodaro too is injured, but we expect him to be there in the next probably 2 weeks. Because sometimes you can't even rotate your offensive players because you don't have a lot of choices, but we expect that we will do better in the next few weeks with all the players out for injury when they are back.
After Coach Kamkhale from VFM. Coach, we know about the rivalry that has been there between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, but now let's talk about the rivalry that has brewed between Kaizer Chiefs and Stellenbosch. What has been like to experience such a rivalry brewing between these two teams? I mean, you look at how they fared the cup competitions in the league as well.
I would say that it's true that these past seasons there has been very good challenges between the two teams that with very great football performances on the field, and very games that have resulted in a very good rivalry, and that's I believe that's what you say that the South African football is growing because you can find other teams that can challenge the teams that are supposed to be big. And the more you have teams that challenge each other, the more the league grows, and the football in general in South Africa grows.
Coach Sapang from Sokaladuma. Coach, I want to ask you about your captain, Brendan Peterson. When you arrived last season, he was hardly playing. He got that opportunity in the Nedbank Cup final, and now today he's, the one wearing the armband at Chiefs. What's the difference of the Peterson last season to this season? Maybe just take me through on the journey of what's changed in him as a person, his character, to being so important for the team this season.
I would say that character-wise, he's been the same since last season. Since I got to this team, I found a very responsible player. He's even without wearing the armband, but he's the figure authority of the players. He's the one collecting fines. He's the one writing up things like that. You see that he's a player with an authority that everyone respects within the club. And as I said a few days before, it's good things happen to good people, and his commitment, his dedication to training, sometimes last season he wasn't playing, but the level of commitment and dedication at training every single day without complaining was unbelievable. And today we can see that with the chance that he's been given, he's proved to everyone that he's a very good goalkeeper, and as well he's a very good leader too.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Maskepe. The two gentlemen here, gents, we're in a press conference here, guys. Thank you, Maskepe.
Coach, Maskepe Power FM. Coach, even towards the end of the last year,
think it looked very positive. I mean, you start the year the way you do. What do you attribute this to? You know, is it more effort, more work from the, because you can see they're running more, you know, contesting more. What do you attribute this to? You know, the change, is it mental? And on Lebo Hamabu, I mean, has come in, you know, looks like he has been there for quite some time. What do you think he adds? What did you see first, and what do you think, you know, he adds to your midfield to have it, you know, playing the way it does?
I'll say that in every team, the players needs clarity. Clarity is it's a very important thing. When players have clarity, when players know the tactics, and the tactics is not about how you play, but to understand, or to make them understand and make them believe that this is our weaknesses. This is our strong points. Then let's play on our strong points to try to minimize on our weaknesses with being the clarity that goes with. That helps a lot. Now everyone knows that. For example, last season, conceding a lot of goals on crosses, a lot of goals on set pieces, a lot of goals on counter-attack and intensity and transition. Now everyone knows that how we set up on set pieces are important. How when we have the ball, we need even to be more careful by having a rest defense that is dynamic and well structured, to not allow those counter-attack and transition. That's one of the things I would say that you show the players. They believe in what you are showing, and they see that it works, and that gives them more confidence and and buying into the project. About my boys, as I said before, he has an unbelievable IQ football. He's a player that, he can play at any position, number 6, number 8, number 10. He can play higher. He can, even if you want, he can play winger, because he knows how to find those little spaces between people. He knows how to find those spots, those half spaces. He's accurate in front of the box. He knows how he has a very good shot, accurate shot too, and as well he has a very good. He's a hard worker. He's I would say that it's a very good thing to have him, and as well he has experience. For example, to the COF Confederation Cup, he has the experience that he's had before. He advises the young players and his teammates.
All right, my brother there.
Okay, it's Michael Majbida from Farpost. Coach, from the time when you faced the Stellenbosch in the Kaizer Cup, up until today, are there areas you can point to say we have improved in this area, in that area, which would give you an advantage this time around?
As I said before, the game that we played against Stellenbosch in the Kaizer Cup, I thought that we were the best team on the field. The stats are there to acknowledge it, and we had the control of the game. They were never dangerous to us. We had so many opportunities to score. I would say that we just need to repeat everything from the bottom. Put the intensity, put the technical accuracy, being a dynamic team, because we know that with the coaches that is at Stellenbosch now, it's a physical game. It's a long balls, it's crosses in the box, it's set pieces, and we need to deal with with all of that, but as well we need to play our game. We need to be dynamic. We need to be on the front foot. We need to press. We need to play very quickly. We need to be and as well to be effective in front of the net.
All right, we are now going to move to the embargoed section. I know Velida is definitely, his hand is up for the embargoed. Do I have other hands for embargo? Okay, so we can move straight there, starting with Velida.
Yes.
Can we get some consensus? This is embargoed till what time?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, everyone happy with tomorrow?
Yeah.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coach, yesterday I watched, in fact I think you made, even from midweek, you made a lot of changes that you made, and even some of the players were on the bench yesterday. And it's understandable because, as you said, you're also managing the load. And what kind of mechanisms, so when you make this approach, is it based on the type of competition you're playing or the opposition in terms of which team is best suited to what? And obviously some of these players will double up as well, but there are others that I've noticed that in terms of minutes, you manage in terms of the load, how they spend in one particular game.
It depends for a lot of things. First, it's the opponents that we are going to play against. Second, as well, it's we go through a thorough analysis of our players' data, physical data. Sometimes a player like let's say Aiden, he's had more than 8 kilometers run the game against Zesco, around 7 kilometers run against Marmugallans. That's why yesterday, it was a bit tough for him to finish the game, and it's you go through those analysis, and then you look at the opposition that you are going to play. And as well, it doesn't matter the competition, because we play every competition to win it. There is no one you're gonna sacrifice it that you don't wanna go through. That's the steps.
Sumiso?
Good afternoon, Coach. Sumiso from Independent Media. Coach, when you're comparing the two seasons, in terms of the difference between last season and this season, you spoke about clarity and what you needed to fix and identify strengths and weaknesses. Have you had to sacrifice a certain level of your attacking play in order for your team to become a team that's able to keep as many clean sheets as you've done? Have you had to possibly address the sort of there's a Kaizer Chiefs way to play football, there's a culture, there's a flair, there's an attacking way? Have you had to readjust that to be able to become the solid team that you've become this season?
I believe that in every club, every team, it's the results that gives you confidence to work on other things, and sometimes you can stubborn yourself into wanting to play in one way and saying that this is my way of playing, I will die with it. But when you die with your ideas that don't work, maybe it's not a good way of dying. But if you are able to adjust your team, as I said it before, when we go into second phase of the league, I said that probably gonna sacrifice a little bit of possession to be able to be a team that hurts when you don't expect it, and because give you two examples against last season against not last season, last year against Amazulu, we had like 72% of possession during the whole game. We had like 19 shots. We had like 12 shots on target, and a penalty missed too. But we ended up just getting only 1 point. The game against TS Galaxy, the last game on December 7. More than 60% of possession, more than 15 shots on target, more than 9 shots on target, 16 shots, but we ended up with only 1 point. And now we saw that there are things that we can. But as well, when you get results, then the players get more confident to keep the ball, to have that possession back.
All right, we're gonna take quick questions from Jabulo, Rani, and then Chogosis. Quick questions.
Coach Jabulo from News 24. When you and Coach Khalil took over, it was a bit of an sort of uncertain period given what was happening. How did you guys handle that transition given it was a new, old technical team? And how have you found that in terms of building on what the team had done whilst also implementing new things that you guys want to sort of bring to the team?
I would say that every transition period, it's difficult transition that you have to navigate with caution and to manage very well. But the good thing is we knew already what we were already at the club. We knew and we knew that what could work or what didn't work, which means that we had already an understanding of the players, what they are capable of. And as I said, the other thing is clarity. We had clear ideas of how we want to play, what we want to do for the team. Say that yes, today it's going well, but we have to. There is a very big room of improvement. There is a lot of things to do, and I would say that we don't sleep. We know that football changes very quickly, and especially in these big clubs, it's only one tie, and people are gonna do a 360 degrees on you, and despite all the praises that you have got before, and to call you a plumber is gonna go like this in 1 second, which is why we have to keep our feet on the ground and work very hard, make sure that the team stays in the right direction.
Quick one, Rani. Coach, sorry.
Nick from a college news. We've seen Lepo is fast becoming a goal scoring machine for your team. I just want to find out from you. We've seen him scoring a wonder goal in another Wednesday. I just want to find out from you, what motivation are you giving him these days?
I'll say that a player like Lidepo doesn't need extra motivation. I would say that he has a tough period. He's a player that never had injuries, but the game that we played in CAF Confederation against Simba, he was injured and he was out for more than 4 weeks. And that takes a toll on someone that has never had any kind of injury. The doubt comes with the injury, and as well after that time we went to there was the break, the Christmas break, the AFCON break. We went. Then he had like almost 2 months without playing very consistently. Which is why when we came back, he was a little bit slow to pick up the pace. but now I hope that and I believe that he has picked up a pace.
Joe, quick one.
Quick one, Coach. Joe from Farpos. Coach, I saw a moment that you had with Mfundo, quite a lengthy chat with him on Saturday ahead of the Sunday game. If you can take us into confidence about that conversation, and we see the boy is growing in confidence and also his influence on the team.
It's that's a daily work that we have to do, but as well was special attention to the position that he was going to occupy on Sunday, because it was a new position for him as a number 10. Usually he plays as a wide player, and we wanted to make sure that he understands the length of that position and the responsibilities that comes with that position, and as well to talk with him to get as well his sensations about that, and that was that.
Thank you so much, Coach. We'll end it here. All the best for Wednesday. Thank you.
Thank you very
It was
much.
exactly 29 minutes, Pravi.